Risk of financial panic tempers. Trump on firing Powell. President Trump again attacked the chair of the Federal Reserve this week, but advisors say the president has turned more cautious on policies that could stoke extreme financial volatility again. The president's advisors have repeatedly told him that firing Jerome H. Powell, the Federal Reserve Chair, is both legally and financially fraught. Credit Cheris May for the New York Times. President Trump this week revived a long-standing threat against Jerome H. Powell when he accused the Federal Reserve Chair of playing politics and moving too slowly to lower interest rates. But privately, according to people close to Mr. Trump, the president has for months been aware that trying to oust Mr. Powell could inject more volatility into jittery financial markets. Investors are already uneasy after a period of tumult due to a blitz of tariffs announced by the administration this month. Undermining the political independence of the Fed, which is seen as critical across Wall Street, could risk a much more significant financial panic. "If I want him out, he'll be out of there real fast, believe me," Mr. Trump told reporters in the Oval Office of the White House on Thursday when asked about Mr. Powell. The warning came on the heels of an early morning social media post in which Mr. Trump said Powell's termination cannot come fast enough. Mr. Trump's advisors have repeatedly told him that firing Mr. Powell is both legally and financially fraught, and that the uncertainty could cause a significant downturn in financial markets. Mr. Trump, at least for the moment, has seemed persuaded, the people said. For months, Mr. Trump has privately fretted about the prospect of a Great Depression-scale events happening on his watch, a scenario he shorthands in conversations as 1929. But the events of the past 2 weeks so alarmed some of Mr. Trump's closest advisors, including his Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent, that Mr. Trump himself seems to have absorbed how close they came to a financial meltdown. Mr. Trump's decision at the beginning of the month to announce historic tariffs on nearly all of the country's trading partners and aggressively escalate his global trade war sent financial markets into a tailspin. Stocks plummeted, and an alarming sell-off in U.S. government bonds, and the dollar fanned fears that the country was starting to lose its vaunted status as the safest corner in the financial system. After the scope of Mr. Trump's tariffs became clear, Mr. Powell cautioned that the policies would lead to both higher inflation and slower growth. His comments suggested that the bar would be high for the Fed to lower rates, after a series of cuts last year.